Hello and welcome to your Thursday. Peace be with you. This great shalom, restoring, healing, life-giving power coming from the heart of our God be with you in the name of Jesus. So, dear brothers and sisters, we're continuing these norms that St. Ignatius wrote to the fathers sent to Germany. And so this is norm number 13. I know people have different weird associations with 13, but here we go. Ignatius says, and let's listen attentively. Each of the companions should be careful to reflect on what is adapted to the end proposed. And they should talk matters over among themselves. The superior, after having heard what the others think, shall decide what is to be done or left undone. We'll stop. So let's breathe. Go ahead and do that deeply. And now let's hear that norm again, paying careful attention, and notice what moves your heart and your own reflections as you listen. Each of the companions should be careful to reflect on what is adapted to the end proposed, and they should talk matters over among themselves. The superior, after having heard what the others think, shall decide what is to be done or left undone. End quote. So, what moved your heart as you listened? Let me just briefly mention a couple of things. The first thing is that, all of the companions are to focus on the end proposed, the goal. So what is the goal here? And he's saying be very careful to reflect on that. Reflect on what is adapted to your goal. So that goal has to be present. And then there's this encouragement for conversation, talking among themselves, and finally, just placing everything in the hands of the one who is in authority, the superior, to make the decision, and that decision might be to, decide what is to be done or what may be left undone. So this is really, it is really an amazing sort of practical guide, for any kind of community. If we can keep the goal in mind and reflect on it and adapt whatever we do to that goal, if we can be in conversation about it, and if we can be able to share what we think and how we might approach things to reach our goal, and then be able to leave it all in the hands of the one in authority. And they can really trust if they take what we propose, if they leave it, but trust that process with everybody's eyes on the goal, on true conversation and exchange, and on trust. So Anyway, you can do your own reflection on what we have heard today. Blessings on the rest of your Thursday.